Hello, this is Peg with Craft Room Stories. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so with that Christmas in July swap that I did, there was a contest where you could fill out who you think got whose name, and whoever got the most right would win a prize. So I apparently got the most right, which is shocking to me because it was kind of random for me. There was a couple of people that I thought maybe that was their style. Really and truly did not know. But, so I won. I got to pick out like $15 worth of stuff from Carol at Crinkled Path on her Maker's Market stuff she had listed on there. So I picked out 3 things, and she sent me way more because this community is so generous. I can hardly stand it, but I'm so thankful and grateful to be a part of it. So this is one of the things that I picked out, is this luscious hunter green lace. I think this is gorgeous, and I can't wait to find something to use it on. It's yummy. I thought I could use it on an ornament, but right now I don't have an ornament that is big enough. So putting that aside, look at this. I did not choose this. She threw this in. Look at that gorgeous thing. I almost feel like that would be gorgeous in an ornament. I don't know, but definitely in a journal or on a journal. It's so pretty. I can't wait to play with it. Let me see. I'm trying to put things away so that I don't have a craft-a-lanch. Look at these cool buttons. These, I don't know if they're wooden. They're in plastic. They feel like they could be wooden. I don't know, but still fun. And what I love about buttons like this, they're flat on top. You could totally decoupage something on top of this. You could cover with fabric. You could paint a design. They are so fun to work with because you can change them and make them whatever you want them to be. And I love big buttons like this because you can use them as a closure, and those are fun. Everything is fun. Okay, she had stuff in this vellum bag. I think it's vellum. Well, some kind of bag, whatever this is. I'm going to keep this because I think this would make a great pocket in a journal and just decorate it up. Thank you, Carol. And look at this. She sent me this card. I want to know if you crocheted this or someone else crocheted this, because I love this. I mean, it looks like something that, why is my brain dead? My brain is just dead. This looks like something that Joanie at Not So Fast Joanie would do, but I know she's not the only person that crochets. I don't have that talent, but I love it. And then some other playing cards, all purple. Does she know me? Yes, she does. This one is probably my favorite. These two designs I love. I used to have some bedding that was this design, and I loved it so much. I think I still have it, and I've been crafting some with it. And then she sent me some yummy fabric. I love to make fabric tags, and then she sent me yo-yos, and I have never personally made a yo-yo, so maybe I make a yo-yo out of some of this. Aren't they so cute? And then she put this little felt flower around this gorgeous ribbon here that's iridescent, and I love this ribbon. Love this. This is so pretty. You know what? I just am looking at this. This might go really well on some of the ornaments that I'm making. I'm just going to put this over here by my ornament stuff. And then look at this. This is a great page edge I would do, or a belly band. You know, so many options here. And then here's the gorgeous fabric. It feels like sari silk. You can tell me if it is, Carol. This is so pretty. And then she's so generous. All this purple stuff. Purple stuff makes me so happy. Oh, look. Some little stickers. Some little alphabet stickers. I just thought these were cards. I didn't know what that one is. I didn't open them up. And that's got some little purple stars. And these look like little tickets. Are they sticker tickets or just tickets? They feel kind of like they might be sticker tickets. I'll mess with that later. But they're really cool. I love everything. But the other two things that I picked, let me just show you this. Okay, I picked this Literary Digest from April 6th, 1929. That was the year my mother was born. In fact, this was the month before. She was born May 25th, 1929. And I was trying to see, Sioux City, Iowa, this address is on here. My mother was from Missouri. She pronounced it Missouri. She didn't like it pronounced Missouri. I fluctuate back and forth. Sometimes I say it one way, sometimes another way. Now, this is great for crafting with because it's already kind of fallen apart, being as it's very old. And I haven't really had time to really look through it, but I imagine that I will find a lot of fun things in here. Chrysler Motors. Oh, this is just going to be really fun. Even if you just laminate a page, or maybe I don't know if this is old enough that I could scan it or not. Somebody let me know. Do you have to wait like 100 years for that? I'm not sure. The other thing was this Look magazine from 1970, and that was the year I was born, 1970. In fact, I just had a birthday, July 30th, 1970. And so I wanted to see some of the things that were being advertised and put in magazines when the year that I was actually born, which I thought was really cool. And this is just super, lots of cigarette ads. It's so funny. Look at the kitchen. All that mustard yellow happening. Woodstock. But I thought Woodstock was in 1960 something. I actually don't remember. Well, obviously I don't remember. I just mean I wasn't obviously there, but I don't remember what year it was. Interesting. Okay, so that's enough of that. But also, I'm still in the process of making ornaments, so I have been down for the count with this. Yummy little things. I don't have very much blue, so I thought I'd make another blue one. And then I've got this one that has some fun lace behind there and a little gem of a tree and some pretty ribbon. This one is not finished. I have some berries and leaves and stuff that I'm going to put right in the middle of this. But this has got a little cardinal and some snow. And I absolutely love this ribbon. I'm so thankful that I found this at a yard sale. And then I have two. They do not totally match, but they have the same ribbon on top. And they are both little mittens, which are neat. Got some glue threads, of course. And then I've got a plaid background on this one. And then this one has got this dark green with roses and red roses, and I think it's got some holly berries back in there. They're just very tiny. And so I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle of these yet. I am on the hunt for something special to go in them. This one's got a little bit more rustic edging on it, and this one's got some edging that I felt matched the background of what's inside. So I am just having oodles of fun here, and I need to make a whole bunch more, I know, but I've made, I don't know, I think close to 30 now. I need to count them all. Certainly close to 30. I don't think it is exactly 30, but close to 30. And look at the edging of that. Is that not so gorgeous? I don't know if I've showed you that. Look at that blue. That's so pretty. This one's got a red. Anyway, I'm just having fun with these. I hope that somebody finds them as pretty as I do. That's my goal. I saw another, I was looking, doing some research on YouTube and just searching on just a Google search to see if anybody else makes any like this. And there were a very few, I found a few that made half dome ornaments. They weren't like mine. They weren't quite as fancy. They were more like paper and trying to, or maybe 3D, which some things I've done 3D like that, but nothing that was like this. So I have zero idea what to charge for these. I don't know what I'm doing, but I haven't really sold any of my handmade things before. I always just give them away. And so I am scared to death. I will either overprice them or underprice them enough that people will not be interested, you know, in paying that. So if you guys have an idea, I would be so happy to have your input. And also if you think they're, you know, not really anybody's style at all, then you can tell me that too, and I'll just give them away again, and maybe there'll be somebody's style because I made it. But y'all, I'm out of my element, really. I mean, I love making everything and I love doing this, but selling things is not my forte, and I feel scared. So, okay, I've rambled on long enough, but I miss you guys, and someday I will get back on a better schedule than what I have been on. I don't know that I will do this again next year, but I, you know, just thought one time I'll try it and see how it works. But I have been on long enough, and I am just rambling now because I'm trying to make cupcakes for birthdays and such. So I'm going to leave you now. Okay, hugs. Bye.